680's Richard Southern joins us. Hello, Richard.
Francis, how are you doing today?
Very good. The federal government has ordered an investigation into telecom companies over allegations of high-pressure sales tactics.
Yeah, more than 200 current and former telecommunications employees have come forward alleging that they were asked to use some high-pressure sales tactics to meet sales targets. The Minister for Telecommunications, Navdeep Bain, says he wants a public inquiry that will hear from all Canadians. The minister says there's been allegations that Bell and Rogers have used aggressive upselling techniques or have failed to provide the necessary information to Canadians to make informed decisions. The CRTC has until the end of February to complete its investigation. Of course, Rogers, the parent company of City News and 680 News, Francis.
So do customers have the right to a paper bill in this digital day and age? A complaint has been filed with the CRTC over one wireless company's decision to do away with physical bills.
Yeah, it's an interesting debate. It's Kudu, TELUS's discount wireless brand, that is shifting entirely to e-billing, and that is sparking some complaints from customers who say they want a paper bill. The Public Interest Advocacy Center of the National Pensioners Federation has filed a complaint with the CRTC over this. They argue, Francis, that even in this digital day and age, many Canadians, especially low-income earners and seniors, require paper bills. Not everyone has access to the internet. Many telecom companies used to actually charge for a paper bill, but the federal government passed a law that prohibited that. I don't know. I think you should still have access to a paper bill if you want one, even though most of us get the bill sent to our email.
Yeah, you know, some of our parents still like a paper bill, right?
It's nice to, put it in your files. You keep track of everything, you know?
Yeah. There's a new study out that says Toronto is the 5th most unaffordable city in the world. So we're not the first. That's a good thing.
We're not the first, but I guess probably no surprise that we're on this list. It's the Demographia International Housing Affordability Survey, and it shows that Toronto's real estate market ranks as the 5th least affordable, behind only Hong Kong, Sydney, Los Angeles, and London. The report, called the Toronto housing market, quote, severely unaffordable, points out what many of us know all too well here, that the average income is around $70,000, whereas the average price of a single detached home is more than $1 million, Francis.
So, you know, so many of us love to binge watch, and it's no surprise that Netflix shares are shooting to the moon.
It's just unbelievable. When Netflix is up almost every day, it closed at a record high again today, Francis. The stock has doubled in price this year. It's up 104% year to date. It's up more than 1,100% in the past 5 years. And Goldman Sachs, the big U.S. investment bank, it says it thinks the stock has further to run. It has a price target of $490 on Netflix, which would mean about another 33% higher from here. If you want to buy a share, it's going for $392 US each. Of course, Netflix, Francis, facing increasing competition. Disney's going to start its own streaming channel, but Netflix has the advantage of being the first in on this market. It's the most memorable, recognizable name, and investors, they want a piece of it. Personally, I only watch City TV myself. I don't deal in these Netflix whatevers. I just watch City, as you know.
And you can get it on the City TV app, all our shows. But, you know, my wife has said that if she gets Netflix, I will not see her again. So
you don't have
Netflix? Netflix? No.
Good company, man. I like that.
So the World Cup of soccer, you know, it's underway. The city.
Are you into
this?
Right? Are you into this?
Yeah, I'm probably, you know, a cheer right at the end, and I'll pick my team later on. But, you know, what about by the numbers, though? Let's look at the tournament by the numbers. How many wings are we buying this week?
Yeah, really, probably a lot of wings. This is interesting, though. 9.75 billion euros, 14.7 billion Canadian. Francis, that's what it's costing Russia to stage the tournament. Most expensive World Cup in history.
Good to know, since it's coming our way, right?
Absolutely. And 70% of the cost, taxpayer dollars from Russia. Will that be the case in Toronto? Russia, though, expects the tournament to boost its GDP by 0.3%. Next number is $3 billion. That's the estimated worldwide television audience. 27, the number of new hotels built for the tournament. But Francis, 5,000%. That's the increase for those hotels that they're advertising right now. 4 is the number of time zones that the tournament spans across Russia. Next number up, Francis, 2.3 million. That's the number of tickets sold. And I'll get a load of this last point, 1.2 million euros. The cost of contracts to kill stray dogs in the host cities. Don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm picking Russia to win. I'm in the World Cup pool. I know nothing about football, but I'm picking Russia to win. I think they may do some shenanigans whereby they come out on top, Francis.
You didn't pick Italy?
Italy's not in it.
I know. That's
big
why
shocker.
I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Just wanted to see if you knew.
I know the Azzurri. You know that.
All right. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks.
We'll see you tomorrow. Here's Brandon.